Just when you thought things couldn't get any weirder in the world of cybersecurity, AI decides reality, well, that's just optional. And security, well, that's someone else's problem. Because we've officially entered the era where AI generated suggestions are inventing fake software packages, and developers, well, they're actually using them. The result? Well, a brand new software supply chain threat. So today, we're diving into what are AI hallucinogens, how are they creating these ghost packages that don't exist, and why this could be such a massive problem for developers and security teams. Let's go. So first things first, what's an AI hallucination? No, ChatGPT isn't tripping on code, or is it out here seeing unicorns riding the blockchain waves or anything like that. In the world of AI, a hallucination is when a large language model like ChatGPT confidently generates an answer that sounds completely true, but is actually totally made up. Like someone writing a Wikipedia article from a dream they had, convincing, detailed, but completely false. Imagine asking it for a coding library, and it confidently says, just install Super Secure Login Authenticator Plus via pip. Cool name, sounds real, and uses a real function, except it doesn't exist. That's the hallucination. The AI thinks it's helping you, but it's really feeding you fake information. So how does this become a threat? Well, here's where it gets dicey. Cybercriminals are now scanning AI-generated code snippets and watching for these hallucinated packages and their names. Then, they register those fake packages, filling them with malware or info-stealing scripts, and then wait for unsuspecting developers to install them. And voila, you've just installed malware because ChatGPT gave you the name of something that didn't even exist, until a hacker made it exist. This tactic is already being tested in the wild, especially in popular repos and open source projects where developers are just trying to move fast and ship code. So why does this work so well? Let's be honest, if an AI tool gives you a code suggestion and it even looks clean and it runs, are you really going to double check every dependency? Developers trust AI like it's quoting Stack Overflow word for word, but hallucinations are imposters, sounding real enough to fool even the most experienced coders. Attackers are now watching platforms like GitHub and Stack Overflow and tracking which hallucinated package names pop up and uploading malware-filled versions of them before anyone notices. The supply chain doesn't just get compromised. It gets tricked into trusting something that never existed in the first place. And this is already happening with Python's pip, Node's NumPy, and even Go modules. These ecosystems are highly vulnerable to this kind of attack because they're community-driven, fast-moving, and often have low barrier to publishing packages. If AI spits out a believable sounding Python package and no one checks it, a hacker just has to upload a version with a familiar sounding name like Secure Login Helper or Token Authentication Pro Plus. And now, your dev environment is a delivery system for malware. So here's how you can defend yourself against this new reality. Don't blindly trust AI suggestions. Verify every dependency name. Use tools like pip audit or NumPy audit. Also, stick to well-known actively maintained libraries. And lock dependencies to a known safe version. Also, don't copy or paste code with install commands from random corners of the internet or from AI. Also, educate your team. A developer moving fast on a deadline might not realize that AI can hallucinate. So AI is a powerful tool, but just like humans, it's totally capable of telling a lie. And now, hackers are weaponizing those lies, creating a new type of supply chain threat that didn't exist even a year ago. So be smart, be skeptical, and if ChatGPT tells you to install something that sounds a little too next gen, and unless you like surprises, maybe double check before typing pip install without checking. It might end up being your most expensive command. Anyway, drop a comment. Have you ever copied an AI suggestion without verifying it? Do you think AI should warn us and be more clear when it's guessing? And as always, like, subscribe, and stay safe out there.